In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light.
I may as well just restart the stream again. Right, let's get back to reality, shall we? Welcome to Elite FPL Soccer Saturday. I can only apologise for being 10 minutes late or being muted, but essentially it's just technical issues. It has nothing to do with the internet whatsoever. I'm hoping the internet will hold out. It should be fine. Should be being the key word here, but yes, thankfully nothing has happened apart from Watford have missed an absolute cracking chance to go 1-0 up. Apparently Bournemouth are playing absolutely atrocious at the moment. Yeah, what a day. What an absolute shambolic day so far. We all saw my 30-minute, well, essentially 30-minute ranting about Aguero being benched. I then had to go and do some basically some stuff that needed to be done, and then I came back and I see that Jason was live, and wow, that was really, really entertaining. I'm not going to lie, it is quite funny when you watch somebody going through absolute hell, but then again, that's me. So it's not particularly nice, it's not particularly pleasant, but again, this is what myself and Jason are here for. It's to provide for you, the fantasy football the community. Forget that. The Elite FPL community, let's be honest here, the Elite FPL community, that's what we are doing. At the moment, as you can see up on the screen at the moment, on 27 points, I see a lot of people saying, well done with Mendy. I wouldn't go that far. I'm not. Yes, am I happy with it? Obviously, yes. But to be honest with you, with the Aguero benching, it's just it's a kick in the teeth, to be honest with you. There's nothing I can do with that. Pep roulette into full swing here. You know, even if Aguero just got one, even if he just got an assist, with hindsight, you just think, you know what, I'd be happy because of my Mendy differential. It means FA. To be completely brutally honest with you, it means absolutely nothing. I'm on 27 points. At the moment, I've got Matt Ryan, Callum Wilson, and that is it playing. I've also got 3 tonight in Mount, Hudson-Odoi and Abraham. Of course, I'll be covering that game this evening. What is going to be an even bigger kick in the teeth is the fact that if Mane goes and does something tomorrow, Aguero's played his 1 minute and Lundstrom gets a clean sheet, which again, it wouldn't surprise me today. Hold on. Oh, I thought that was on the... That's when you listen to the radio and you don't have a specific match on per se and they go all around the ground. That was not Premier League. Do not panic. But all I can say is welcome to this Elite FPL Soccer Saturday. Let's be brutally honest here. They are 3 terrible games on at the moment. Now, obviously, if you are a fan of either Brighton, Everton, Watford, Bournemouth, or West Ham and Sheffield United, obviously these aren't bad games. But we've already had one game. It's already happened now. Man City winning 3-0. Some dubious decisions here with David Silva potentially scoring, not scoring. Did it touch his foot? Did he not touch his foot? Who knows? But Sterling, De Bruyne and Gundogan with the goals, and Mendy and Jesus with the assists. It looks like, oh my goodness, Mendy looks like he's going to come in with 3 bonus. That's what it's saying on my screen at the moment. That's not official, but it's saying that Mendy's going to be coming in with a 3 bonus. Then it's Sterling with 2 and Edison with 1. Wow. But, yeah. It's a bit of that is quite literally a bit of a bonus. But, like I said, we've got 3 games, which I'm not hoping for much goals whatsoever. I went with Brighton to win 1-0. West Ham to win 1-0. And Watford to win 1. In fact, I went all 3 teams to win 1-0, I think. Let me have a look. Of course, I've lost the piece of paper that I've got it on. Yeah, I've lost the piece of paper. What a surprise that I've actually got it written down on. Where are you? Well, Granite Entertainment, this as well. This is a complete waste of time. Pointless. The point being is that I went Brighton to win 1-0. I'm sure it was that. Watford to just win 1-0 and West Ham to come out on top, to be honest with you. So, let's go and see who's in chat. Let's all say hello to the various people that are watching this live at the moment. It's Elite FPL Soccer Saturday. Michael Swedin, Ismail, Cy Bellamy, Dazinsenko, Ben Story, Stats, Yassine. Brighton have just scored. Pascal Gross has just scored a free kick from Brighton. Just as I've just mentioned that I predicted Brighton to win 1-0, Pascal Gross has just scored. The question is, who got the assist? So Pascal Gross has just scored for Everton. Good. For Brighton. Excellent. And regular contributor Shano, you triple captain Connolly. Well, you should have done. You did say you would do it. James Bang, good afternoon. Welcome to this Elite FPL Soccer Saturday. Like I said, I'm covering all the goals and assists as they go in from all 3 games. Hick76, unlucky with the captain pick, Steve-O. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Auto closer. Aguero has to go. 12 million wasted. I was so hoping Jason would have done his transfer. Why do you lot always back us, the hosts? We're your rivals. You should tell us to do it. In Jason's case, he was going to get rid of Aguero for Vardy. You should have just said, do it. Shano, you've done it. If you can post it in the team screenshots on Discord, please do. That would be absolutely fantastic if you could prove it. I'm not suggesting you're a liar, but it'd be really nice just to see it for the audience to see. Just looking at the statistics for the Watford-Bournemouth game. Watford have had 3 attempts on goal, 1 of them on target. Bournemouth 1-0 and 1-0 on target. Cameron, I think many believe Steve and Jason the experts. No, we're blink. I nearly swore then. No, we blinking didn't. No chance. We're not experts at all. We're just 2 blokes that take a flaming cash mini league very, very seriously indeed. Talking of which, let's just quickly go over Jason's team. I know, and just to say thank you to Jason, by the way. I really do appreciate him coming in. What on earth happened earlier on? Obviously, it was my internet. I get that. I'm not stupid, but very, very frustrating. But obviously, Jason took that -4. So I actually think I may take over him. 22 -4 is 18. I'm on 25, so I'm not going to catch him up officially. He's got Lundstrom, Ramsdale, and Callum Wilson playing. So his 2 differentials are Lundstrom and Ramsdale. I mean, I'm not wishing it upon my own team, Burnley, but I'm just so hoping Hudson-Odoi scores his first Premier League goal. Oh, I'll be so happy with that. Because then that'll be to Jason. That really would be a stone cold Steve Austin. 2 middle fingers to Jason. Oh, I'd be so happy if that happened. Even if it means that Burnley win 4-1. And it was Hudson-Odoi who got their goal. I am just praying that happens, but it won't. It won't. In fact, if anything, Ramsdale's going to get a clean sheet today. Lundstrom's going to get a clean sheet. Yeah, that's the co-host rivalry. I don't know if Jason's watching this. By the way, Jason's baseball cap is absolutely fantastic. I absolutely think it's brilliant. Shano, Connolly is on 12 points. No, did he get the assist, did he? Well done. So Connolly actually got the assist. I don't quite understand the reference. Going to read it anyway. Daily Llama's here. But like the Murphys, Steve-O's not exactly bitter. Yeah. Oh, goodness. I'm hoping I can bring it up on Discord. I really am hoping I can, because it's being a bit of a pain in the backside at the moment. Let's just go into the team screenshots anyhow. And let's see Shano's team. And Shano is there. Yes, he's done it. But, I mean, fair play to you, Shano. For anybody that's watching this live right now, and thank you for joining Elite FPL Soccer Saturday with myself, Steve-O. Basically, Shano, a few weeks back, he decided to say to you, the audience, if this stream gets over, well, not this specific one, but the stream at the time, gets 100 likes, he'd triple captain Connolly. And I simply said, well, it's a bit of a stupid statement, because usually these streams get 100 likes anyway, but you've put it out there now. He then backtracked and said, hold on a minute, I've actually wildcarded, and I'll captain Connolly, whoever they played last week. And then he'll triple captain when he's got the opportunity in Gameweek 10, which is obviously this week. And to be honest with you, Shano, I think you've created some entertainment for today. So let's all pray for Shano that Connolly comes in with a minimum of a goal and assist. Let's hope Connolly gets you a goal, my friend. I think that would be absolutely fantastic. Let's hopefully this will work. Yes, it will. There we are. There's his team. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, Everton have just scored. Richarlison. Blast. Funny, Matt Ryan comes into my team and there he flaming can't keep a clean sheet, can he? Useless. Absolutely useless. But Richarlison has scored a goal. Waste of time. Absolutely waste of time. Angus there saying thanks for the stream. No, thank you for joining me. Thank you to anybody that's joining me. You don't have to. But this is the Elite FPL Soccer Saturday. Unfortunately, the games aren't exactly the most exciting. Brighton versus Everton, albeit there's been 2 goals scored in 20 minutes. You've then got Watford versus Bournemouth and West Ham versus Sheffield United. And I really do think that those 2 games may actually end 0-0. Hello there to our man Dylan. Our man Dylan's here. Up on screen at the moment is Shano's team. Proof that he triple captained Connolly. And look at his team in general. I mean, look at his team in general. Oh, VAR kicked in then, and okay, the VAR did kick in then, but the goal has been given, so it doesn't matter. I've got to say, Shano, your team is excellent, and you've got Edison. Edison's going to get you a bonus point as well, would you believe? That's crazy. So, for people listening on audio, Shano's, I'm assuming this is still the same wildcard team, but Edison, Alexander-Arnold, Bowley, Soyuncu, Hudson-Odoi, De Bruyne, Mount, Mane, and a front 3 of Connolly, Aguero, and Jamie Vardy. That's brilliant. I mean, well done to you. Fair flaming play to you, my friend. And yeah, just for anybody that doesn't know, Bowley, it's been tweeted out that Bowley's injured. I'll bring it up. What was sent in? I can't remember what it was sent in. The match rant, wasn't it? It was sent in. Someone help me out here. I think it was sent in the match rant that Bowley has got an injury. So let's quickly find out specifically what's going on here, so I can bring it up on screen. But yeah, breaking news from earlier on that Bowley is not going to be playing tomorrow, unfortunately. What a shame. What a shame for Shano there. Hopefully he's got a decent bench. I'm assuming he has. The fact that he's playing what's his face? Connolly. I'm assuming you normally would go with a 3-5-2 formation. I can't even find the match rant section on Discord. Brilliant. Oh well, what a shame. I'll try and bring it up on Twitter instead. Let's bring it up on Twitter instead. Let's see if I can find some information up on that regarding Burnley, just to confirm it. But I'm almost 100% certain that this is going to completely fail now. Here we are. Here we are. Huge blow for Wolves as defender Willy Bowley has injured and misses tomorrow's trip to Newcastle. So there we have it. There we are. West Ham just 11 are starting to control the game. So there's the news tomorrow. Bowley is unfortunately injured. I've got Rico to come on then. Shano, you've got Rico to come on. Well done. May probably get you a clean sheet, would you believe? Matt Max saying there's a Richarlison goal, not an own goal. Michael Swedin saying, I have Nick Pope, can Burnley get a clean sheet? Absolutely no chance. No chance. Absolutely useless. JB saying that the goal's actually cancelled. I think they do that with VAR anyway. The goal's being cancelled, and then when VAR confirms that it's okay, then it's all alright. Yeah, I agree. Chelsea Flyer, watch how Burnley now keep a clean sheet. Well, you can watch the whole... Well, you can listen to it live along with me. I'm a Burnley fan, so I may have the team up quite loud by this point, so... I can't pronounce your name, but why are you so negative? You really are good defensively at home. We're playing Chelsea. Chelsea are one of the best teams in the Premier League at the moment. I'm telling you now that our record versus Chelsea is atrocious. I know exactly what's going on at Ryan 0605. My team's doing alright, 27 points, apart from the fact that Aguero was benched. So there's my team right now. Unfortunately, Aguero's benched. If you want to see my my mini rant, oh no, this is Jason's team. Sorry, this is Jason's team. My team is here. There we are, 27 points. And yeah, Aguero bench. We all know the news there. The biggest news is that, of course, Matt Ryan doesn't keep a clean sheet. Can't be bothered to keep any. Has he got any saves this particular fixture? No, of course he hasn't. So the second I get in right, Matt Ryan, he decides to do absolutely nothing whatsoever. Yeah, Chelsea Flyer, I agree. Mendy was a good pick in the end of the day. Could have been a bit risky, but I needed to get 3 Man City players. No Vish, unfortunately, Aguero came on, so no Mane as captain. Yeah, he came on for what, 15-20 minutes? Did absolutely nothing. Yeah. Let's look at the transfers actually. Well, it's a bit of a quiet moment. Nothing seems to be going on in matches. And to be honest with you, I think for me, it's going to sound absolutely crazy, but I think for me, what I'd probably end up doing is... This is crazy talk. But... getting in Sterling, it's just going back. It's so frustrating when you go back to your original team that you flaming wildcarded. And I'd bring back Sterling. And then I'd put Connolly in. And then I'd go with a 3-5-2. It's 4.8 in the bank. I'd go with Connolly. And that would be for a -4. But I agree with what people are saying in chat to Jason, which is keep Aguero for one more match versus Southampton. It wouldn't surprise me if Aguero... It wouldn't surprise me if any bettors out there, get your money on this. Aguero to score a hat-trick against Southampton in the Cup. Really wouldn't surprise me at all. And then along comes the Southampton game in the Premier League and then Jesus starts, it really wouldn't surprise me at all. Wow. So the Everton goal has been given as an own goal and Richarlison assist. Oh, that's interesting. Autoclose saying, Steve-O, I reckon Chelsea will thump Burnley. They ain't going to thump us. It's going to be a tightish game, but 2-0, 2-1 to Chelsea. Yeah, Scott Speed saying, let's see if he starts midweek first. Well, I've just said that, yes, he will do. I think he really, really will do. Well, let's confirm this, shall we? Officially, what's the news on this? What's FPL given for this Richarlison own goal / well, let's be honest here, the Everton goal. Let's see what the official game has given. Richarlison and a Digne assist. Ha! Unbelievable. Brilliant. So Digne with an assist. So again, another one of my wildcard players I got rid of coming in. So last week he came in with a clean sheet. This week he comes in with an assist. Absolutely blinking typical. And possibly... Bernard looks like he could be coming off and Sigurdsson coming on due to a potential knock. Bernard has just taken, crashing into the defender Webster. So it looks like Sigurdsson is coming on for Bernard due to a sustained knock that Bernard has got going into a challenge on Webster. Cy Bellamy saying it will probably be changed. Yeah, Tahir saying with City playing Southampton next week, I will keep Aguero. Yeah, exactly. So it's now coming through as right. Okay, Ian Anderson saying that the Premier League have given it a Webster own goal. So it looks like, well, it is. It has gone down as a. Let's just bring it up then on Twitter, shall we? Let's just do this on Twitter. Let's just make it easy, shall we? And there's just confirmation there of Bowley is out tomorrow, just for people that are new, that are joining us live now. Let's find out, shall we, what the official game is saying. Then we can find out. Yeah, well, there's confirmation of what I've just mentioned. Bernard off, Sigurdsson on. Ah, here we are. After a Premier League match sent to review, Everton's first goal is an Adam Webster. Foster has just made a cracking save, apparently. Rico, of all players. Rico has just gone and absolutely walloped it, and Ben Foster has saved it. Shano. So yeah, just going back to this, it's official that after a Premier League match centre review, the goal for Everton has been reviewed to be a Webster own goal, unfortunately. There we are, Richarlison assist. Well, this is all going to rumble and rumble and rumble. If you want to get your calls in, you want to get your calls into Jason later on. He said he's going to be going live approximately 8:30 this evening. So you can all chat to Jason about the controversy that has happened over the weekend's fixtures, because it's been absolutely crazy. I completely agree with this. Reality is I need Wilson to get me in a hat-trick. It ain't going to happen. I need him to at least get me an assist. And there it is on the BBC now. They've just changed it. Correction. Adam Webster own goal. But yeah, so I mean, you can see on my screen now Lundstrom and Rico. Oh, it's gonna be such a. I'm gonna be so annoyed if Lundstrom or Rico keep a clean sheet, and I won't get any of them coming off the bench because Aguero came on for a 15 blinking minute cameo. In fact, let's just rub it in even more. Let's find out exactly how many minutes Aguero played. 14 minutes. What the hell was the point of bringing him on? Honestly, for me personally, I just never see the point in these managers doing this. Bringing on a player for 40 minutes. And let's be honest here, it was a dead rubber game after 3-0. Complete waste of time. But unfortunately, that's the way the cookie crumbles. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to be making any transfers unless tomorrow Trent Alexander-Arnold doesn't start or has a stinker against Tottenham. Because obviously him and Aguero are really, really tying up my funds at the moment. But I wouldn't know who to bring in for Trent Alexander-Arnold, to be honest with you. But like I said, I would bring in Sterling. And then I'd bring in Connolly. I mean, like I said, it just looks exactly like it. If we look at my team from 2 weeks ago. Look at that. That was my team. Game week 8, albeit Kevin De Bruyne was injured, so forget him. Digne, Otamendi, albeit he didn't play today. De Bruyne, Sterling. And I would have captained Sterling as well. Oh God, but what can I do? Nothing. So no point in reflecting on the past. Just look ahead to the future. Hoping that tonight that I shouldn't be saying this. Well, I don't want to be saying this really, but yeah, maybe Mount, Hudson-Odoi and Abraham going mad tonight. Who knows? But very, very unlikely indeed. Fish asking your thoughts on Harvey Barnes. A drunk saying that Pep's mate, mini league rival, triple captain Aguero. That's why he benched him. Yeah. John Harris gutted I didn't bring in Mendy for a -4. Well, I'm gutted that I didn't bring in Jamie Vardy for a -4. And it was all there. It was all up on screen, live stream yesterday. I did say that I was considering doing it, but I just thought taking a -4. I was expecting Wilson and Vardy to get a similar return in their respective fixtures, but we all know what happened last night in that incredible. Resi Desi, Andy, any sign of Callum Wilson doing anything? No. Scott Speed, what's your ideal scenario? Burnley win or maximum Chelsea FPL points? Burnley win. I'd take the Burnley win. I really would. But maybe in a 5-4 win and Mount, Hudson and Abraham get me some, especially Hudson-Odoi. I'd love it if Hudson-Odoi he won't get a goal tonight because he can't score in the Premier League, but I'd love it if he got a goal tonight and we win 2-1. That would be ideal. 2-1, Hudson-Odoi goal and Pulisic assist. That would be ideal scenario for me, but it ain't going to happen. We're going to lose 2-0, 2-1, maybe even 3-1, 3-0, something like that. That's mine, Simeon Batcher. That's my team up on screen, unfortunately. Cy Bellamy saying, I don't think Hudson-Odoi will start. Well, we'll find out at 4:30. We are live. Resi Desi saying a Lundstrom clean sheet and an assist would. I don't think Sheffield United are going to score. Yeah, Shaban saying I need Pope to do a McGovern. Yeah, I need Ryan to get me some save points. Vish saying I need Abraham and Mount goal with a Pope penalty save. What's this? I'm getting some reports of some news. I'm not going to be bringing it up on screen until it's confirmed, but what I will do is let me know. Pistol saying, I know how you feel. I missed the transfer deadline because of Friday night game. What did you do wrong then? Let's find out. Jesus Blimey, if this is true, we're getting reports that the second goal that Kevin De Bruyne scored has actually been given to David Silva. According to a couple of correspondents in the chat right now, apparently David Silva's goal has been given. Let's find out, shall we? Let's bring it up on Twitter and let's find out official news, because that's the only way that we're going to find out about this. The only way we're going to find this out is if where will I be seeing it? Manchester. Let's see if it's come up on Manchester City's feed. Nothing here. Who scored it then? Ah, here's a poll vote on who scored it. Was it Kevin De Bruyne or David Silva? Yeah. Well, we're trying to get confirmation of what's going on here. There's nothing on the Manchester City. So let's just bring it up on Fantasy Premier League and let's just see if well, nothing's been brought up officially. Now, what I'll do then is I'll go into the game. I mean, Jason is going to be... It's going to be so annoying. This is going to be absolutely crazy if David Silva... I mean, I'm not going to do this, but Davey FPL just joked and sent me a message and said, are you going to be doing any bets today? And I said, no, I can't be bothered, because if I do bet, nothing will happen. If I don't bet and predict something along the lines of David Silva to score, then David Silva will score, because I haven't betted on it, and we all know what happened. So let's just bring up Jason's team, and this is going to be a real kick in the... Nothing's been done here. I don't know. Maybe this is fake news. I apologise for anybody listening in and they're going mad about what's going on, but nothing seems to be an updated on the Fantasy Football Games official Twitter page or whether. But at the moment, I said that. Yeah, but Paulie, that's a betting site. It's yes, Pat Cassidy, exactly. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Blue Nathan. This fake news has been more lively than the Man City first half. Exactly. Well, until the news is officially confirmed by the game, it's still going to go down as Kevin De Bruyne goal. So I'm not going to be mentioning anything now regarding the change until it's officially been given. So we'll go on Twitter in a second. But like I said, the game so far, we've got 1-1 between Brighton and Everton. A gross free kick, Connolly being fouled. Shano has triple captain on Connolly due to essentially a bet. And it was a Webster own goal. And then, of course, Watford 0. Bournemouth 0. West Ham 0. Sheffield United 0. I'm just hearing on the radio, Bournemouth will be wondering how they're not in front. Here we go, talking about the West Ham game now. Here we go. Corner came in for Sheffield United. O'Connell headed it down, McGoldrick there, and he's connected it wrong. So it wouldn't have been... Well, someone mentioned about Lundstrom being close, but... To hear reporting, after review, the goal accreditation has said that the goal is going to be awarded to David Silva. Right, well, we'll find out. Here we go. Right, okay, let's go to the official game. But according to everybody now, the game has officially given the goal to David Silva. Oh, could have caught me swearing then. That's very, very frustrating indeed. Reality is that is extremely frustrating, and there's nothing I can, I can say. Here we are, yeah, there it is. There's the official news. There is the news, everybody. Flame it out. There it is, official. Typical. Jason, congratulations. Although I did call it, to be fair, but... And as I said to Davey FPL, in fact, I'll just read out exactly what I wrote to him. Something along the lines of... let's find out, shall we? Quickly go on my Twitter here. Yeah, if I predict but don't act on what happens. Hold on, we got a goal at West Ham. West Ham 1-0. Robert Snodgrass. Who? Robert Snodgrass. Someone joked on the chat about this as well. Someone joked in chat about Snodgrass. Was it Show Me the Mane that mentioned something about Snodgrass? I have called Yarmolenko assist possibly. Apparently, so yeah, this whole talk about Man City as well, the goal being given, not given, assist given, not given. It's going to change up all the bonus points, so we'll find out later. To be honest with you, we'll find out tonight whatever's going on here. Darren Walsh, I give up on this Fantasy Football Premier, FPL. Gonna stop taking so much interest in my team because it's just becoming a waste of time. Yeah, exactly. Completely agree with you. Looks like Sterling's now going to get the 3 bonus points. Blast. But yeah, but basically, I said the FPL that if I don't act on something that I say, for example, I said that David Silva will score. It won't come through, but if I was to not do anything, the bet will come through, which it actually has. Oh, what a shame. So Anurag saying Sterling 3 bonus point, Edison 2, David Silva Gundogan 1 point at the moment bonus. Because obviously Mendes assist. Yeah, Cy Bellamy, Jason will be loving it. Of course he blinking will. What luck, exactly. Dan talked about it the other day. Just luck in this game. Can't get a break. And there we have it, live. My one differential. My one differential in Dayson to actually catch up on him specifically. Being wiped out, complete waste of time. Absolute waste of time. Sometimes just, honestly, you just don't know what. You just don't know when. When will the FPL gods give me a break? Absolutely useless. Unbelievable. And all the games are coming to half time. All the games are coming to half time. Well, officially it hasn't changed, but it will be changed, unfortunately. That's the points haven't been changed per se, but they will be tonight. Give me a break, please. Pity's sake, man. Yeah, John Harris, I feel your pain, Stephen, yeah. Am I above you, John, just of interest? I forget. Yeah, Dejan Senko saying Jason's given a sacrifice to the FPL gods again. Pat Cassidy, yeah, the Undertaker rises again. Martial matters, exactly. Steve-O's luck. I don't have any blinking luck. Yes, I do, Resi Desi. I do have the worst luck. It's just a repeat of last season. It's just so infuriating. That's what really infuriates me. It's just kind of like, you know what? I can just about bear the Aguero, just about There it is now. You can see it up on screen. Waste of time. Oh, Ryan's got a save point. Hooray, that's something to celebrate. Finally got a save point from Matt Ryan. You just need to go and get me another, 9. And you may get a bonus point. Come on, Everton, send in the shots. I think this whole thing here just sums up my quote-unquote luck in FPL over the last 2 seasons. Anorak, Lundstrom better now get a goal or an assist and Watford score. I'm hoping Watford score. That's the main thing. Pistol, is the Southampton manager getting the sack? Nope, he's going to be still there. He is still going to be there. Loving life is all I can say. That's all I can say. Shall we just put up a good news story up on the page at the moment? At least this is a good news story. It's one of our regular contributors. It is Shano, and basically he triple captained Connolly, and at the moment it is paying off. That's all you need to know. And here it is here. There it is. That's Shano's team. Triple captain Connolly. Well done. I mean, admittedly he did it for a bet, but whatever. And Jason is here, loving life. Yeah, Brett Mollison, that's such an emotional, hell of an emotional roller coaster. Bad luck. Good morning, by the way. Welcome. Yeah, John Harris, your luck will change with the law of averages. Are you sure about that? I thought it may have changed today with that Mendy assist. Yeah, Mr. Blue Nathan saying that weirdly Southampton have done better away than at home. That is absolutely correct. They have done. I'm going to get Armand dinner. I'm going to get a few drinks. I'm telling you now, the only way that I'm going to be getting a few shots of vodka down me is if Hudson-Odoi goes and gets a hat-trick tonight. And that's a hat-trick of goals, a hat-trick of assists, and a 6-0 win over Burnley. Show me the Marnie's back. Yeah, good afternoon, pal. FPL Penguin, good morning to you. Afternoon, whatever. And good afternoon to everybody that's watching Elite FPL Soccer Saturday. Welcome. It's terrible games. We called it yesterday. I called it last evening. I said that last night's game between Southampton and Leicester essentially will have more goals than today's games put together. And so far, that is the absolute case. It's been an absolute shambles, let's be honest here. Let's just quickly go over, now it's half time, exactly what's happened in today's games. So, what ended Man City 3, Aston Villa 0. Sterling, David Silva, Gundogan with the goals, Kevin De Bruyne and Jesus with the assists. And the points, the bonus points have now changed completely. We then have, as it stands right now, Brighton 1, Everton 1, gross free kick with Connolly being fouled. Webster the own goal for Everton. Watford 0, Bournemouth 0, and then we have West Ham. Let's quickly update this, shall we? And then we should have West Ham 1, Sheffield United 0. For whatever reason, it hasn't updated. The point being is that Snodgrass scored the goal. Snodgrass. Honestly, it just feels like a game week of non-FPL assets actually scoring, and I'm talking highly owned assets. Yeah, James Bang saying that's a 10-point swing for captaining Kevin De Bruyne over Sterling. Yeah, tell me about it. Absolutely blinking typical. Nothing you can do about it, but yeah, AJ saying, isn't Burnley your team? Yes, it is, but to be honest with you, this particular game week's been such a shambles that I'd rather just hopefully my one differential actually does really, really well. And I just want to say to the 170 people watching this, thank you so much for joining me on this solo run. I really appreciate it for these meaningless 3 games. They are absolutely rubbish, but thank you for joining me. Colin Barker, Steve-O, who is your differential in your team? Hudson-Odoi. That's as simple as it. I mean, team's up on screen right now. Vardy, Chilwell, Perez, all good FPL assets. You just don't own them. Nobody owns Chilwell. Nobody owns Vardy. Oh, sorry, Perez. Of those 3, the only people as a high percentage is Vardy. Chilwell and Perez are owned by 9% of the game. Fair play if that's true. Amy Arnav saying I have David Silva, Sterling, Vardy and Chilwell. Fair play. Good. Gee whiz, good job I went Sterling captain over Kevin De Bruyne. Flaming hell. Another one. Let's just bring up Gee Whiz's team, why not? Says having to look at my flaming team for the next 5 minutes at least. Gee Whiz, you're something like 60th. Something like that in the Cash Mini League, that's fine now. Gee Whiz, where are you? G. Oh, there you are. Oh, I'm actually above you. Blimey. 25 points. This is Gee Whiz's team in the chat at the moment. Thank you for joining me. Abraham, Mount, Van Dijk, Pope left to play, and you're going to get Loughton off the bench for Otamendi. At least you're getting someone off the bench. Still can't get my head around Aguero. 14 blinking minutes. Useless. Yeah, that's my point, Brett. I said it earlier on. Ibrahim saying, told you Mendy was a good shout. I don't know what that specifically means because now his assist being's wiped off, so all I got was a clean sheet. Yeah, notorious Sterling captain and Kevin De Bruyne vice captain locked again for next week. Yeah. Brett saying that I deserve a Hudson-Odoi goal. Well, he's never scored a Premier League goal, and the likelihood of him scoring tonight is very, very slim. Yeah, Fix It saying I'm loving Connolly points more than I am Sterling. I completely agree, Darren Walsh. Callum Wilson is a flaming annoying player to own, especially when people like me have decided to go with him instead of Vardy. Show me the Mane saying William to get a hat-trick. I wonder why you're saying that. Oh yeah, that's right. May as well bring up your team now. So this is Show Me the Mane's team, who's done absolutely fantastically. He's now gone top of the Cash Mini League at the moment. He captained Vardy, taking a -4. He has Willian, look at that. Look at that. 63 points at the moment. You own David Silva. Jesus. What? No way. And you got Yarmolenko. Oh, Cresswell plays. That's a... breathe that in, everybody. Just breathe that in, for crying out loud. That's crazy. I'm having a bit of drink. Well, based on this game week, it looks like Willian is going to score a hat-trick. So anybody that's a betting person, put your money on Willian to get a hat-trick tonight, or get a minimum of a goal anyway. Simeon Batchelor saying he's going Wilson to Vardy, Sterling to Kevin De Bruyne. Matt Brunton said to me, Show Me the Mane, that he was happy about how rubbish his team was looking as a rival. Now look at this. Yeah, to hear, I agree with that now. The FPL scores will be starting to stretch out. Show Me the Mane, that is just absolutely extraordinary. If you want to come live on air, I'll be more than happy to take a special guest in your case and bring you live on air. By all means, you carry on, my friend. If not, you can join Jason tonight. Jason will be going live at 8:30. May as well do a bit of admin quickly. I'll just simply say this, that while we're at a break, you may as well hit the like button. Show your support for the stream. While we're on break, you may as well hit the like button. Let's try and get 100 likes for this specific stream. And as ever, if you have enjoyed the content over the last, it's not even been 24 hours. What's it been? What, 12 hours? By all means, if you haven't subscribed, you may as well hit that subscribe button, because we are pretty much a daily streaming service. Marlon Moore is also having a stormer as well. Let's find out, shall we? Let's find out where Marlon Moore, how well he's doing then. 50, this is free hit as well, isn't it? Free hit, and he's going to get Rico coming off the bench for Bowley. Oh, I just still don't understand the Leno pick. The Leno pick's crazy. The Leno pick is absolutely really, really weird. Yeah, I know about Davy P's team. Already know about that. Crazy. John Harris, the week I'm patient and don't take too many hits, I get punished. The week I take a chance and take some hits, I get punished. Yeah, exactly. Show me the Mane saying, catch me if you can, Davy P. Yeah, Notorious Nerd saying, lucky David Silva owners, he must have been on Twitter. Yeah. Let's just quickly bring up Davy P's team. I know he's 10th as of last night. $68 points. Jesus. That is just extraordinary. At least when me, Jason and Dan were doing this last year, at least all we were speaking, we weren't even speaking to anybody when we first started doing this. It was just between the three of us, and we'd be like on the same points. At least that way me and Jason can just rant at each other about Aguero. Dan could complain about his flaming Glenn Murray choice of striker not coming through again, and his -4's not happening. This year is just a different ball game, and I mean, Jason was making a point actually earlier on about he's done absolutely nothing wrong. Oh. Sorry, I thought something was happening in the second half there, but they were just reflecting on the Man City game itself. But no, Jason was making a point earlier on, wasn't he, about the decisions he's making are perfectly fine, within reason, barring the hits, but like he brought up about Abraham versus Newcastle, Aubameyang versus Bournemouth, captaincies just blank, blank, blank. Absolutely crazy. You cannot account for this. Yeah, Jason's saying there, David Silva now getting a bonus .1. Just extraordinary. Yeah, Marlon Moore, that goal to David Silva has changed absolutely everything. Of course it blinking well has. Like I said, show me the Mane. If you want to come live on air, by all means. Marlon Moore, if you want to come live on air, get into that waiting room on Discord. I'll be more than happy to take a special guest call out of you two for definite, just for you to gloat. Tell us about everything. How how your game week's going, about how you're smashing it basically. Davy P, another one. Yeah, no, that's very true, Jason. Very true, saying that he did think that it did touch David Silva, but of course you get the usual people in chat because it's not going right that way. Notorious Nerd saying that Vardy will probably blank versus Crystal Palace. Yeah, Jason and Show Me the Mane essentially saying that VAR is a joke. Any chance that the Aguero sub didn't happen? Can we go back? Can VAR kind of, can the FPL just kind of eliminate that and just put a mask on Aguero? And it was someone wearing an Aguero mask. It wasn't him. Oh, for crying out loud! What's going on now? Yeah, please do, Steve. I'll try my best to come in the chat room. It's in the waiting room. Oh, currently on work. Fair enough. That's fine. Don't worry about it. I've had Vardy from the start of the season. Well done to Drunk there. Can we have a petition, Notorious Nerd said, for VAR to be banned? Yeah. Archie Kendall saying Dean and owners will be absolutely fuming. Well, tell me about it. Absolutely tell me about it. I mean, Ishmael saying that watch Adoy score. He hasn't actually scored a Premier League goal. Yeah, Geralt Williams saying that look at the second overall in the world. I will do actually, because it's absolutely crazy what he's done. Triple captain Vardy. He had Chilwell and Maddison, and at the moment he's on 104 points. Oh, he had Chilwell, Maddison. That is absolutely mental. He went from 325th up to second. He's going to go top tonight, surely. That is ridiculous. Absolutely ludicrous. I mean, if we look at top spot, 30th, yeah, he's losing top spot. Nick Tanner, you're finished. And he captained Aubameyang. Just extraordinary. I still think, though, that even though it is as impressive as that is, which it is, I still think that show me the Mane in our mini league. Just the luck that guy has got. In fact, show me the Mane even admitted that it's all down to luck, to be fair on his behalf. FPL Penguin saying he's only got 9 points. That can't be right. That can't be right. Yeah, let's do hope it gets better in the second half. We need Bournemouth to score and we need it flaming to be Wilson. That's as simple as it gets. FPL Penguin, where are you? Help me out here, mate. Where are you in our Cash Mini League? Or where did you end up last night? Oh, there he is. Dropped down to 47th. 18 points at the moment. And you're going to get nobody off the bench. So this is FPL Penguins team. He captained Abraham. Interesting choice. So this is FPL Penguins team up at the moment. Charlie, yeah, we've already spoke about your team, Charlie. Welcome back to the stream. I haven't seen you for a while, but I know that you've moved up really, really well in the Cash Mini League, and well done to you. I did congratulate you earlier on when I was going through the teams briefly in the very, very short stream that I did in the Man City Aston Villa game, and here you are. Up to 6th, mate. Congratulations. 69 points, -4. Forget the -4 now. Don't worry about that. 60. That's crazy. And you're going to get Lundstrom off the bench. Another Yarmolenko owner. Ugh. Yeah. I know that Shaban's doing well. No, I mean, FPL Penguin, you can just go back and look back at mine and Jason's streams that we did. What's Shaban on, Davy P? Let's find out Shaban's score, shall we? Let's find out. Let's quickly go over and see how Shaban... Yeah, but Shaban's got... I forgot who the hell it was. I was trying to find out where Shaban is in the Cash Mini League. That's the question. There he is. He's up to 14th. 52 points. Captain De Bruyne, unfortunate today, but he had Vardy from last night. Soyuncu's got Mendy in. Sterling, he's got all the players from Man City that did well today. Got Hudson-Odoi, Mount and Abraham left to play, just like me. In fact, Shaban's team is... The only differentials on me is Nick Pope, Salah and Vardy. And Sterling. Sterling, Salah and Vardy. Why can't I have your luck, Shaban? Throw me your luck, please. Typical. One rover, Charlie saying that annoyed that Otamendi didn't play. You don't want to risk potentially losing a... of course, Aaron Ramsdale makes a good save. I'll tell you what, it's going to be so frustrating if Bournemouth keep another clean sheet. A team that can't seem to clean sheets and they love the money. And then all of a sudden, when Jason gets in Ramsdale, surprise, surprise, Bournemouth go and keep clean sheets. What to do with Aguero? Ship out before Southampton. Wow. Wow, Jason coming in with some breaking news here. Now that is very, very... In fact, that's extremely special. I will make a point of that. So... Extraordinarily, thanks to you guys, our subscribers have been going through the roof over the past 3 days. So since Thursday, our subscribers have been going up to the roof. And at the moment, we're only 190 subscribers away from hitting the 3,000 mark. So we're only 190 subscribers away from 3,000. I know there's a lot of you out there. And I appreciate the fact that you may not want to subscribe or whatever, but to be completely honest with you, the biggest way to show... Well, there's two ways of showing your support to our show. Number one is by simply, whenever you're watching the streams live, please just hit the like button. That's one of the biggest ways of supporting our show. The other way of doing so is, of course, by helping the show grow bigger, is by just simply hitting the subscribe button. Again, I'm not going to lie to you. Here we go. One of Steve-O's speeches, but we've got 45 minutes to go here. I couldn't care less. So, essentially, you guys are saying about wanting to grow the channel and everything, and we're not your everyday... We're not your everyday FPL show, so to speak. What you're being part of is the future of Elite FPL. It is hopefully at some point when myself and Jason one day are able to quit our jobs. We're going to turn this into something big. I mean, Jason said a few weeks ago about this time in 2 years' time we'll be doing this from a studio. Honestly, that is a massive goal of ours. I can see it now. We'll be the first Fantasy Premier League phone-in show to be discussing, obviously, all things fantasy football, covering all the games. I have said it for years, and in fact, if anybody can be bothered, when we did our interview with Davey FPL, one of the compliments he gave us, and also mentioned that he doesn't understand why no one's tapped into the fact that there are 6 million people that play Fantasy Premier League, but there's no channel out there which accommodates for Fantasy Premier League players. And what he meant by that is that, let's be honest here, the majority of players are just casuals. They're not like us, the hardcore elite, the hardcore players. We're talking your average players, but if there was something to try and get your opinion across regarding how your fantasy team's doing, there's got to be an outlet. And, well, Jason come up with a Discord and, you know, here we are now. And these soccer Saturdays, covering matches, everything. I've never, ever understood why no other sites do it. I just don't understand it whatsoever. I'm not suggesting for 1 minute that when myself does it live that it's perfect. I'm not suggesting when Jason does it live it's perfect. We are aware that we do need to improve the on-screen not graphics, the on-screen presentation, but it's happening. It will be happening. Jason's always coming up with ideas how to improve the stream presentation and everything, and I'm always on board throwing him ideas and everything what to do. At the end of the day, I'm not going to lie, I'm just one of the hosts between me and Jason. You know, my expertise is not in technology, graphic design, anything like that whatsoever. I don't have a flaming clue. But Jason does. And at the end of the day, if Jason wasn't here, I'd be paying someone to be doing all this. So it's just fantastic that me and Jason are a team. We have such a great rapport. When we're on stream together, we really do bounce off each other, and I think it's just great entertainment, to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie. I think that what we provide is fantastic. And like I said, it's thanks to people like you that keep tuning in every single stream for us. It's just absolutely fantastic. Has there been any goals since I mentioned that? No. Yeah, to hear saying it's live and interacting with the fans, and even if you are a bit bonkers now and again, yeah. Say bonkers, but I can guarantee you now I probably represent the true emotion of the majority of what you people do at home on your own, or however you play fantasy football. Guarantee it. Brian Blair, it's true, most FPL content creators make 2 10-minute videos a week telling you who to put in and score. Yeah. I'm not going to have a go at other content creators, because the reality is that 90% of people that are into fantasy football, all they want is the cheat code. They want that code on how to win fantasy football. Well, me and Jason aren't about that. We're about building this wonderful Elite FPL community in which we take a cash mini league very, very seriously, and that's why I get so peed off, basically, because I don't want to keep banging on about it, but you've got people like up on team now. Cameron Collins, breaking news. Unfortunately, the Kevin De Bruyne goal was ruled off. It's now been given to David Silva. In fact, I'll just quickly bring it up on Twitter again for you to see. But yeah, David Silva's goal has been awarded instead. So I'll just quickly bring it up on Twitter for you to see it officially announced. Here it is here. There you are, my friend. So that's for anybody that's just tuning in now, wondering what on earth's going on. There's your answer. Basically. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly, Cameron. And I was just about to say that how I'm feeling about this Cashman League. Matt Brunton, no, I don't. I don't have the cheat code, but all you lot seem to take my advice. I don't seem to take my own. I say advice, you know what I mean. Whatever I seem to mention, you people act on it, and I don't bother. What was I doing? Yeah, so for example, regarding my team, for example, you know, my one differential that I had on everybody, give or take, was Benjamin Mendy. And unfortunately, due to the fact that Kevin De Bruyne's goal was ruled off, that means that Mendy doesn't get an assist, which also in turn means he gets no bonus points. So there we are. It's now officially been inputted into the game. There we have it, everybody. And to confirm, Sterling's getting 3 points, Edison 2 bonus points, and David Silva and Gundogan with 1 apiece. And for me, it's just highly frustrating doing this. Now, I don't want to keep banging on about it, but I've been doing this for almost 10 years, whether it's been through... Sorry, I thought a goal had been scored at West Ham's ground, but it hasn't. Yeah, sorry about that. I've been doing this for 10 years, corresponding on fantasy football, whether it's regarding a cash mini league, whatever it may be, and whether it was work, well, it was predominantly work. Then it expanded to a UK, almost a UK-based cash mini league between friends, and now it's quite literally a worldwide one, which is involving you guys, the 91 people that are participating in it. And I just can't seem to get... And every single season, I just feel like well, not every single season, but certainly the last 2 seasons. If you've been with us since last year, you'll have seen the heartache I went through trying to beat Jason. Essentially, it was just me and Jason in the top 2 spots for like the last two months or so. There are another couple of other guys that were doing really, really well, but me and Jason were like the dominant ones towards the end, and it created a wonderful rivalry between me and him on the podcast. And then you fast forward, 8 months or whatever it is, and we're now here broadcasting to like 170 people or whatever it is, and you guys are watching myself and Jason do Soccer Saturdays, broadcasting live during matches like last night between Southampton and Leicester, this morning between Manchester City and Aston Villa, and of course tonight between Burnley and Chelsea. And you're just seeing myself telling you exactly how I feel about the flaming game and how annoying it gets. And they were asked on Planet FPL, they were asked about, how does this affect your weekend? And James just mentioned he doesn't really care because it's just a game. Suj said exactly the same thing. At the end of the day, it comes down to real life football for them. But they actually get to go and watch they actually physically get to go to the games and everything, and they can be, caught up in the passion and everything regarding their own clubs. Whereas people like myself, I live down south and everything, you don't get to go to Burnley or whatever. Never get to see him on TV. I don't have any of that malarkey, and really, it's almost like I'm a follower of Burnley, to be honest with you. But whatever. The point being is that fantasy football is something that I take relatively seriously because cash is at stake. And because there's cash at stake, it's kind of like, well, you know what, I do kind of want to win some money. And this season has just been, well, you could argue that it's been the same for a lot of people. But in my case, I think today has just pretty much summed up my luck. Full stop, with this David Silva goal being allowed or being given instead. So, yeah, and now Mendy's lost out on all those points, and all that those differential points I was going to get on Mendy completely ripped up into pieces. It's just absolutely typical, and it's very, very frustrating, to be honest with you. A bit like these games, absolutely rubbish. I did call it. I said they would all be flaming rubbish today. I said that Watford would win 1-0. I said Brighton would be 1-0 to Brighton. I said 1-0 to West Ham. Oh, Sheffield United just had a goal ruled offside. So Sheffield United have just had a goal ruled offside, would you believe? And it would have been Planet FPL. Paul Mansell making the point about Planet FPL. Planet FPL is fantastic. Planet FPL is the only... I'll be honest with you, it's the only YouTube channel I watch now. Because... Oh, brilliant. I'm glad that, in fact, if James or Suj are watching... In fact, they won't be. They'll be... Suj will be at West Ham's ground, but if James is watching this live or anything... Paul Mansell is now a fan because of us or me recommending you guys. Brilliant. Sounds really patronising because Planet FPL are huge. But Lewis Kirkby, yes, the Cash Mini League entrance was at the start of the season. Paul Mansell, going back to what Paul's saying, yeah, for me, Planet FPL is just absolutely fantastic. Really, really enjoyable. The key word for me is it's informative, and it's what I like about it is the fact that you've got two guys that not only know their football, but they relate it with fantasy football as well. And it's just fantastic listening, in my opinion. Yeah. Well, why would I be happy, fast air about any game week so far? They've been absolutely atrocious. I haven't had a good game week at all. Archie Kendall making the point that I did make a point that there'll be more goals. Well, the goals that were scored in last night's game between Southampton and Leicester would be more than the Saturday games combined. Well, so far we have got 6 goals so far. Let's just quickly go over the score lines. We've got Man City 3, Aston Villa 0 was the lunchtime kickoff. Brighton 1, Everton 1. Pascal Gross with the goal. Connolly with the assist. And Everton's was an own goal, but it was a Digne assist. And then Watford 0, Bournemouth 0, West Ham 1, Sheffield United 0, Snodgrass with the goal, Yarmolenko with the assist. Would you believe there? Cresswell at the moment is going to get some bonus points. Laughable. Absolutely laughable. Another player that are arriving. In fact, show me the Mane has got. Unbelievable. Marshall Matter saying, I'm still wondering why Steve-O isn't raging. I'm not raging. I don't need to be raging about it. It's just frustrating. It's just frustrating that it's happened. I don't know what you've been listening to in the last 20 seconds, but I've just been making the point about my luck just doesn't seem to be going. Very much doubt it. Mr. Blue Nathan saying that with this bad luck, Steve-O surely will get 90 points. No, I'll get 1 point. I'll get 1 point. Lord Fellaini, Chris Jericho is brilliant in AEW. If I'm completely honest with you, Chris Jericho is... Sheffield United have scored. Sheffield United have scored. Musette again. Substitute. Musette has scored. Unbelievable. Musette has just scored for Sheffield United. He's just come off the bench. And Sheffield United are now drawing 1-1. Lundstrom, no, nothing for Lundstrom. Don't worry about that. Oh, thought we had a goal just then. Yeah, Mr. Blue Nathan making the point that he hasn't blanked now. Musette. But Brian Blair, West Ham do not like playing teams that are going to put up a brick wall. Yeah, Notorious Nerd saying that how is the Watford-Bournemouth game still scoreless considering the history? Exactly. The history for that game is absolutely crazy. 3-2-2 draws, 1-3-3. Absolutely mad. Yeah. Nikhil making a point. Callum Wilson is the biggest troll alive. Tell me about it. Archie Kendall, ever thought about covering FPL on Twitch? Stay tuned for news on that. That's all I will say. That's all I will say to you on that. Let's just put it this way. There could be something in the pipeline. Yeah, Ender Stevens. Is he a good option? Absolutely. He is, yes. I think he is. I think doubling up on Sheffield United defence for their home fixtures is actually a really, really good. So Ender Stevens has got the assist. Thank you, Paulie, for that. Ender Stevens has got the assist. Very good, Brian Blair. Is it possible that all 3 of these games will be last on match of the day? Jason saying that we could be perhaps experimenting on some different platforms tonight. So stay tuned. Jason will be able to keep you informed with any developments regarding streaming on other different formats there. But I'm hoping that the Burnley-Chelsea game's a bit more lively. I have to admit that normally the games are pretty lively, albeit that it goes in Chelsea's favour. And Notorious Nerd, early prediction for Sheffield United versus Burnley. I already called it the other day. It'll be 0-0, 1-1 or 2-1 either way. I said 0-0, to be honest with you. Left forearm. My left forearm, it's just a flower. That's all it is. Just a it's just chrysanthemums all up my arm. That's all it is. Yeah, so I think that Sheffield United versus Burnley next week is going to be 0-0, 1-1 or 2-1 either way. Is that right? Scott Speed saying that Connolly and Aguero have the same amount of points over the last 6 game weeks. I mean, that just says it all, doesn't it? That just says it all. Let's just quickly go into the transfers a second. Could I do a Jason? Oh, what does Steve-O mean by doing a Jason? Get him in. Get in Sterling. Get in Vardy. This won't work, by the way. Get rid of Alexander-Arnold. Bring in Jimenez, I suppose. Let's bring in Jimenez. What's this, a -12? Should I just down a bottle of vodka and then I'll just do this and I'll just forget about it? Because I really do want to forget about this game week. Absolute disastrous. Here we are, and then I've got... Oh, shame. Oh, can you imagine having that? I know some people have got that lineup. Strike Force, Vardy, Jimenez and Abraham. But I'm too much out of it. Oh, I bet my winning this week on those results then, Steve. Matt, your English is terrible there. Could you just rephrase your your sentence there? Here we are. We got team news. Have team news. Ashley Barnes is playing. I did say that Ashley Barnes has been training and Ashley Barnes starts. Oh, Hudson-Odoi doesn't start. It's Pulisic. What a shame. Pulisic starts ahead of Hudson-Odoi. Oh, I can't be bothered to even cover the game now. So Hudson-Odoi does not start. Pulisic does instead. Rico has been subbed. So Rico has been subbed, and that means he's going to get his clean sheet. Typical. Absolutely typical. Notorious Nerd saying Soyuncu and Rico are on my bench with a clean sheet. Yeah. I think that's the most ridiculous comment I think I've ever heard anybody make, saying that Hudson-Odoi is trash. Hudson-Odoi is one of the best young up-and-coming players in the Premier League. Oh, I see. Matt Brunton saying that what I've won money-wise on this particular weekend, I'm going to put on those predicted scorelines. What, for Burnley, Sheffield United? Brilliant. Cy Bellamy saying, I don't rate Hudson-Odoi, fair enough, but in the last game it was terrible. Well, that's one game. Let's confirm the team news, actually. Let's get onto Twitter. If you want to follow us on Twitter, by the way, by all means hit us up. It's at Elite FPL. Also, like I said, we are only 190 subscribers away from hitting the magic 3,000. Can we hit 3,000 by our 1 year anniversary? If you're not subscribed and you're watching this now, by all means hit that subscribe button. And also, if you're enjoying the stream and you've enjoyed the content myself and Jason have done over the past 4.5 hours by all means, simply hit that like button. Ha! Thank you, Resi Desi, for your kind donation. You really didn't have to do that. Have a pint, Steve-O, drown your sorrows. I'd rather spend the €5 on a cake. So I'll tell you what. I will I'll spend €5 on a cake instead. That's what I'll do. I'll be definitely getting a cake for the 1 year anniversary. That's an absolute certainty. What was I doing? Twitter. Yes. Get up on Twitter. Let's bring up the Chelsea news. Let's confirm it. All the Burnley news. Let's bring up the Burnley news, shall we? I wonder if Jay Rodriguez starts. That'd be really good if he did. I'd like it if Jay Rodriguez started. And the answer is yes, he does. So there it is up on screen at the moment. So Nick Pope, Loughton, Tarkowski, Ben Mee and Peters, Hendrick, Cork, Westwood and McNeil, Rodriguez and Barnes up front. Moving on to Chelsea, I've just told you the breaking news that unfortunately Hudson-Odoi doesn't start, so I'll be getting his whopping 1 point off the bench. Here it is. Kepa in goal, Azpilicueta, Tomori, Zuma and Alonso, Kovacic, Jorginho, Mount, Willian, Abraham and Pulisic. So show me the Manes. Willian is starting. And there we have Pulisic there. And like I said, we are covering, well, I'm covering the game live. So if you want to stick around and watch, well, listen in to Burnley versus... Oh, Everton have just scored. Damn. Calvert-Lewin. Would you believe it? Holgate. Holgate assist, Calvert-Lewin goal. So to reiterate that, Calvert-Lewin has got the goal and Holgate with the assist. Useless. Absolutely useless. Yeah, drunk bets have gone down the pan. Brighton, dear oh dear. Come on. Yeah, exactly. A pointless goal FPL wise. Yeah, Brett Morrison, a useless goal and a useless assist. Oh, we got a new member, have we? New member? Oh, Matt Brunton, fly. Cheers, dude. Thank you. Really appreciate you becoming a member there. And Wilson has been subbed off. Oh, God. Do I do a Rage transfer? God almighty. Do I do a Rage transfer? Oh, Wilson. You are absolutely useless. Let's quickly find out what Wilson did today then. A whopping 1 point. Got a yellow card as well. Fantastic. God, that has got to be. Oh, God, why didn't I just do that minus blinking 4? Who's Bournemouth got next? Do we save him for one more week? Forget that. God, you know what's going to happen, don't you? Wilson will get a hat-trick versus Man United. You just know it. Oh, my goodness. Transfers. God, you are absolutely... How can I get Vardy in? That's what I wanted to do. So get Sterling in. Get Sterling in. And then Connolly, wasn't it? Connolly as my in a 3-5-2 formation. For a -8. Oh, I'm flaming tempted to do this. I really am tempted to do this. I really am. Rage transfer. Can't get any worse, can it? Max saying Wilson and 0 shots today. Chelsea Flyer, what's happened since you were gone? Calvert-Lewin has scored. Ibrahim, do it, Steve-O, yeah. Joshua Johnson, that does look better. Hold on. Everton 3. Oh, hold on a minute. Sorry, Brighton have been given a penalty. And it's going to be a Connolly assist. Shano, are you still here? Shano, if Brighton get this penalty, it's going to be a Connolly assist. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Is VAR going to give this penalty? If it does, Shano. Oh, Shano. Let's bring his team up on screen again. For anybody that's wondering what on earth I'm talking about, well, I'll bring it up on screen now. It is a penalty. Oh, Shano. Shano. Look at that, everybody. Look at the screen right now. Triple Captain Connolly from Shano. Thanks to him. Just here he is. Shano is there. Mopay is going to be taking the penalty. Congratulations, Shano. I mean, that is absolutely mental. Because that's going to get you more points. Connolly triple captain, I can guarantee, than flaming Salah in his double game week whenever he has it. Mopay is stepping up. He scored. Well done. Shano, well done. Well done. Well done, Shano. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Why didn't I triple captain him? Absolutely brilliant. Congratulations to Shano there. And his team is up on... That is his team, by the way, everybody. That is his team. Congratulations. Shano, if you want to post your updated points in the Discord, by all means. We've got, what, 15 minutes left? So 15 minutes left. But Connolly's been taken off. Right, okay. Yeah, agreed, Ben Story. They've the FPL gods have rewarded you for sticking with your word. No, congratulations. Well done. Well done. And the question is, how many bonus points will he get? That's the biggest question of the day. Let's find out, shall we? Just need Watford to score. I don't even know. No, Connolly unfortunately will be missing out on bonus points. Oh, Matt Ryan, get me one more save, please. Everton, get your shots in. I might actually be able to get a point, a save point, another save point. The Don saying, Steve-O, do the -8. Yeah, good question, Scott Speed. When was the last time Bournemouth last drew consecutive games 0-0? I just find it absolutely disgusting. I find it mental that Jason has Ramsdale and has he got Rico? Did he play or did he play Lundstrom? I've forgotten what he did. Let's find out, shall we? Jason is there. Oh, it's so annoying. Ramsdale on 7 points. It's ridiculous. I mean, do you know what I find really frustrating as well is that Ramsdale was brought in as a joke. As a joke as well, because he couldn't afford to bring in Pope. So the only way he could have funded it was to bring in basically one of the cheapest goalkeepers, and he's going to get 2 bonus points. You're taking the flaming mick. If you're talking about luck in a game, Jason is right up there with one of the luckiest players in FPL. I'm telling you now. Takes hits left, right and centre. Brings in the most ridiculous players that not a single human being would think of. Because why? Because you wouldn't expect these specific players to do anything whatsoever. And let's look at Bournemouth in general. So basically, since Jason brought in Ramsdale, that's when they've decided to keep their clean sheets. Ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. Shane O'Boley is not going to be playing. He is not going to be playing whatsoever. So Bowley, do not worry about Bowley. He is not going to be playing. Chelsea Flyer, it's time to get rid of Wilson. Yes, it is. Absolute waste of space. Absolutely useless. Oh, God. Well, we're coming up to full time soon. We've still got about, 5, 6, 7 minutes left, roughly, including stoppage time. And, yeah, the games have been pretty terrible, to be honest with you. Nothing of excitement whatsoever. No FPL assets really doing anything much. Highly owned, that is. Keyword being highly owned FPL assets have done much today whatsoever. So just a reminder, Man City won 3-0 at lunchtime kickoff. Brighton are drawing 2-2 with Everton. Gross and Mopay with the goals. That was a championship game, Birmingham to be precise. The goals for Everton coming from Calvert-Lewin and a Webster own goal. And then we have got the Watford 0, Bournemouth 0. West Ham 1, Sheffield United 1. Snodgrass with the goal, Yarmolenko with the assist, Musette with the goal for Sheffield United, and Stevens with the assist there. Flaming useless. Don't worry, we got Burnley versus Chelsea coming up in a minute. So you can join me live for Burnley versus Chelsea, live with me, where we'll be covering everything there. Lewis Kirkby, why is Bowley not playing? Apparently got injured in injured on Discord. Injured in training. Simeon Batchelor, if Watford score now, I'm going to throw my phone out the window. Please, Watford score. Come on, Watford. It won't happen. James has already done. Perez in for Cantwell. Good on you. Kushnateka saying, come on Burnley, a 1-0 classic. I'll flame and take that now. Now I've heard that Hudson-Odoi ain't playing. Scott Speed, Pope with multiple penalty saves. Hopefully no chance. But Watford aren't going to score, so don't worry about that, Simon and Batchelor. Yeah, Alan Hammond called it yesterday. Nick Patel saying, I can see Burnley 1-1. All I will say is that the history against Chelsea, and I know this, is rubbish. It's going to be... It'll end 2-0, 2-1 Chelsea, maybe even 3-1. But it's going to be a tight game. The Don saying it'll be 3-0 to Chelsea. Easy game. It ain't going to be an easy game. If it does end like that, then fair play, but it won't be an easy game. Got a few more minutes to go, and then we can go for a quick break. I say a quick break, and then you can join me back at 5:30 for Burnley versus Chelsea. Yeah, Dante Drummond Bowley is injured. I'll bring it up on Twitter again for people that don't know. Bowley has been, not officially, but he has been confirmed out. Let's just quickly bring that up on Twitter just to show you guys that the news here about Bowley. So here's the news on Bowley. Now that's a picture. There we are there. There is the answer to everybody's question about Bowley. Oh, Matt Ryan's gone up to 1 bonus now, as he wasn't a few minutes ago, but we'll just find out. Yeah, he won't. Yeah, he needs to get another save. The Daily Llama, Steve, I want to just go for a pint. I want to go for food. I want to go for a massive cake. That's what I want to do, just to flame in a... Just to eat food, to be honest with you. But it's been a terrible soccer Saturday, but admittedly it's only been 3 games. Matt Max saying that Harry Wilson has just hit the bar. I don't want Harry, I want them, come on, Delafay or something. Now, birthday cake, Ibrahim. Not Victoria Sponge or chocolate cake. I want a flaming birthday cake. And I'll be getting one of them. I'll be getting a Skittles birthday cake for the live stream next week. Yeah, Scott Speed. Yeah, 2 litres of vodka. Ah, good lad. So Shano has... Daily Llama, don't know what's worse, this FPL game or Call of Duty taking 5 hours to download. Have you got internet problems, Daily Llama? Sounds familiar. Oh my god. Matt Brunton, go get one then. Go get a cake. Oh, Jesus. What was I doing? I've completely forgotten. What was I doing? I've completely forgotten what I was doing. Oh well. 18. Simeon Batchelor saying it took 18 hours to download Call of Duty. That's crazy. That's absolutely nuts, mate. Wow. And oh, Shano, congratulations. Here's his team. I can bring it up on screen. Look at this, everybody. And this was just a joke. This was just a joke as well. Triple captain Connolly. He got... God, blimey. Fair play to you. There's nothing I can add. Fair play. Well done to you, Shano. That's all I can say. And we're coming to the end, and I can finally be able to get some food in me. Simeon Batchelor, Rico coming off the bench for the 2nd week in a row. It's just absolutely biggest pee take on the planet. Yeah, I agree with Ibrahim. I think you're airing everybody's views here. That well done to Shano. Nobody would have done this. And yeah, congratulations, Shano. The Don, anyone else doing worse than 20 points? Well, I'm near enough there. I'm near enough at 20 points. Right then, that's all the games finished. Let's be honest here. I can't see anything happening. Let's stick with the Brighton game for a minute, but I'm just going to call it a day, and then what we'll do is that we're going to go for a break, and then we're going to come back again at 5:30 covering the Burnley versus Chelsea game. Cheers, Lewis Kirby. No, thank you. So let's just go and do the admin because nothing's going to happen in the Brighton game. So may as well call it an evening here. As ever, all I will say is that if you have enjoyed this Soccer Saturday, by all means, just simply hit the like button. We are only a couple of hundred people away, less than a couple of hundred people away from getting the 3,000 mark. Can we get to 3,000 subscribers in the next 3 hours? Get tweeting, get sharing, get liking the stuff that myself and James do. But no, in all seriousness, just all I will say is just simply hit the like button and away we go. I think I'm just going to call it a day. Let's be brutally honest here. Brighton Everton's going to end 2-2. Yes, there will be egg on my face if it does end 3-2 either way. But let's be honest here, it's going to end 2-2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see you guys for the Burnley versus Chelsea game at 5:30. The stream will start 5 minutes before, so 25 minutes past, we'll get the old Eyes in the Sky theme tune going. And yeah, see you all at 5:30, everybody.